Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on the brand new Willow series coming soon to Disney Plus, plus much more. And before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So it's Wednesday and it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news. The main one was that Disney has officially confirmed they're going to be making a new Willow series. Now, the Willow movie was released back in the 80s and it starred Warwick Davis and it was directed by Ron Howard. You will find that one on Disney Plus. I would recommend it. This was a movie I watched loads when I was a kid. M Chu will be directing the pilot, and he has previously directed Crazy Rich Asians along with In the Heights, and he will also serve as an executive producer on the series, and he'll be working alongside the showrunners Jonathan Kasdan and also Wendy Merkrein. Chu went on to say that growing up in the 80s, Willow had a profound effect on me. The story of the bravest heroes in the least likeliest place allowed me, an Asian American kid growing up in a Chinese restaurant looking to go on to Hollywood, to believe in the power of our own will, determination, and of course inner magic. So the fact that I get to work with my heroes from Kathleen Kennedy to Ron Howard is bigger than a dream come true. It is a bucket list moment for me. Ron Howard will also be working as an executive producer on the series along with Bob Dolman, who wrote the original film, and he'll be acting as a consulting producer. Ron Howard said, "It's creatively exciting to not only revisit the world of characters first conceived by George Lucas, Bob Dolman and myself, but to see it take flight in such a fresh, fun and cinematic ways through the imagination of John Kasdan and Team Willow. This isn't a nostalgic throwback, it's a creative lean forward and it's a blast to be part of it." The series will take place years after the events of the original film. It introduces all new characters to the enchanted realm of fairy queens and two-headed monsters. We don't yet know when the series is going to be going into production, and that's going to be taking place in Wales. Unfortunately, right now there are some restrictions in Wales of what can happen. They're in a local firebreak lockdown, so nothing can happen for a while, but hopefully by the time they decide to get into it, it will be good to go. And yeah, it might be a few years off because they're obviously going to have to do lots of special effects and stuff as well. But I'm really excited to see this. It's exactly what Disney Plus needs. It needs some proper live action drama with just kind of the fantasy stuff. And I think Willow should be a great thing to move forward on that one. In some other quick news, if you're heading to Walt Disney Studios Park at the Disneyland Paris Resort, you're going to be able to watch the Disney Plus original short Once Upon a Snowman. It's going to be available there in one of their theatres from this Saturday, running right through till January. But it's a nice little way of kind of showing off something new for Disney Plus. In some bad news for Disney fans in Japan, it has been announced that Disney XD will be closing down at the end of January, and all of the content will be moved over to Disney Plus in Japan and also the Disney Channel. This continues a trend of Disney closing down channels as they move more into streaming, and I think we're just going to see a lot more of this. It's already happened in other countries such as the UK and Australia, where we don't even have the channels anymore. It's just purely Disney Plus. And finally today we got a brand new trailer for Raya and the Last Dragon, which is set to come out on March the 12th in 2021. Though obviously right now with cinema releases and everything, who knows. This one looks fantastic. The trailer is again up on the channel and you'll see some clips here now. I think this looks fantastic. This is being created by people behind Moana, and for me this just, I instantly want to see it. This is one that I'm definitely interested in. I love the whole aspect of what they're doing with it. But nevertheless, go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com to keep up with all the latest Disney Plus news. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, check out today's bonus podcast episode where I was joined with Josh, and we talk all about all the missing content and why it's not available on Disney Plus yet. So that's a pretty cool extra bonus video today. Cheers, guys.